Greetings everybody, my name is the LUI and I'm so post-workout. I wanted to bring you back with me 2 to 3 decades ago to that epoch, that era where aestheticism was still reigning supreme. But let bygone be bygone. Aaron Baker is his name if you guys are unaware. He was an absolute sight to be contemplated. Look at that. He was the original version of Kai Green. He liked to have those kind of costumes, right? Batman style. He was hugely underrated. One of the most craziest body parts. Admire the triceps and salute. Look at the aesthetics. He was so underrated it was not even funny. He was given a run for his money to the likes of Kevin Levrone and Flex Wheeler. He was big, huge arms development. The bellies, bro, he has them on a daily basis, bro. Sweeps, he has them for days, bro. Look at those poses. One of the best backs ever. Yes, hugely underrated for political reason. You guys, if you are old, know what I'm talking about. Let's go on. Look at them bellies, bro. I mean, he was an absolute sight to be contemplated. He was reminiscent of Sergio Oliva. Admire the angle you can see in the front double biceps. Who can do this, bro? It requires a huge muscle maturity. He has one of the best triceps in the business alongside one of the best forearms ever. I do salute him on a daily. Look at the peak, baby, please, and salute. His name was Aaron Baker. Let's go on, though. Look at the back double biceps. Bro, I mean, he was given a run for his money to the likes, or even Dorian Yates, he was pushing him, bro. This guy right here, his name is Flex. He is quite controversial because there are a lot of versions of him, but the two versions that the LUI salutes are 1992, 1993, and a little bit of 1997, but let's stick with 1993, bro. Look at them bellies. This guy was nicknamed the Sultan of Symmetry. If you guys don't know what Sultan means, it is an Arabic name for the king, the supreme emperor of aestheticism. I mean, Dorian Yates was so afraid of him. He called him, he said, he's like a caricature. Those bellies are there real. And his name is Flex because of this, because he was doing karate before doing bodybuilding. And he was an absolute sight to be seen. And when he stormed the bodybuilding scene, the pro scene in 1993, winning 2 shows in a row, the Iron Man and then the Arnold Classic, and then placing second to Dorian Yates in Mr. O. I mean, look at them bellies. Have you seen these since then? I don't think so. I mean, a lot of people contend and say that he is the best bodybuilder that walked onto the scene. I do concur. Unfortunately, he had an accident, destroyed his Mercedes-Benz in 1994 and hurt his neck. And from then, unfortunately, his career was not the same. 2002, he retired with some issues, grave issues at that matter, in his kidneys, baby please. But the LUI has to salute the Flex. It was a sight to be contemplated. I have this as a picture, as a poster, when I was a teen lifter in my room. Bro, you did represent, Flex. I do salute you so much, bro. Look at that. This is actually an epic picture. If you guys don't know it, probably you don't even, bro. Let's go on, though. Look at them bellies. For days, even more impressive than the current reigning Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath. I genuinely believe that this guy has an edge when it comes to aestheticism and also genetic. That's what's up. Look at him. This was an epic picture in 1993, and this signaled to the gentleman in the center, Lee Labrada, that he had to retire because, you know, he was getting old and the game was getting deeper. Look at the ray. Look at the ray. That's what's up. There we go. This guy right here, you guys cannot see him properly. Let me bring it a little bit down. His name was Francis Benfato. Excuse my accent because he is French from France. I mean, this guy, when he stormed the bodybuilding scene, he placed 5 actually in the first Mr. Olympia, yet he was weighing 170 pounds. Who can do that nowadays? Nobody can. And actually, the late, my God bless his soul, Joe Weider, took actually the statue of Mr. Olympia from the hands of the reigning Mr. Olympia of back then. His name was Lee Haney. He took it from Lee Haney and he gave it in the hands of Francis Benfato, meaning, bro, you do represent. Even though the judges give you number 5 because they don't know you because of politics. But in the book of Joe Weider, the father of modern bodybuilding, this guy was represented. He was small, 170. Yet, look at this. This is called the crucifix pose. It might look simple. Try to do it, bro. It requires a huge amount of flexibility, not only of the muscles, but also of the joints, of everything, and even the nerves. Google the ulnar nerve. You can see the ulnar nerve here between the biceps and the triceps. He was a sight to be seen. Look at the aestheticism and do salute. Francis Benfato. He's still in shape until today. You can Google him when he was 50. He was still representing. I do salute Francis on it daily. And I had this picture as a poster. I do recall it in my room when I did not even lift, bro. That's what's up. I have this one too. And I have this one too. I gotta confess. So let me bring you back to that era, guys. Let's go on. Look at that. Front lat spread. Can you imagine that this dude is only 170 pounds? Is this real? 170 pounds, bro. Let's go on. This guy is Lee Labrada from the mustache era. Dude was competing in the late 80s and the early 90s. Baby, please. LUI though. Do salute the mustache era. Bro, he was nicknamed the Mass with Class. You guys probably think that Ziz or, created this pose, but I'm sorry. Guys actually who did lift in a serious way. This was placed, he was placed in second. He was small and short, yet placed in second to the great Lee Haney, bro. He was pushing him for real. Lee Labrada. And I had this, you guys guessed it, as a picture, as a poster in my room when I did not even. Look at him, the mustache representing aesthetic. When he was on, bro, he was on. Back then, there was no GH, there was no Slim, there was no T3, not even on a daily, not even slightly. Bro, he was absolutely the Mass with Class. LUI has to salute. Look at that, front double biceps. But this is aestheticism, right? I mean, doing it in a non-parallel fashion, in an unbalanced fashion. They can do it to showcase the V taper, like the era of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Today they cannot do it because they're too big, bruh. Look at that side chat. This was probably in 1989, bro. He was a sight to be seen. Look at that. Who can do these poses? It might seem simple, guys, but it requires a great deal of flexibility, of the nerve flexibility, not only the muscle. Copy that. Let's go on though. The Ray. R-A-Y, bro. L-U-Y salutes him on a daily. The Ray in Spanish means the king. And this dude was king in his own right. Uncrowned Mr. O. For days. Not only 1 year, but several years. He could have won. 1994. Dorian had a torn biceps, a bloated stomach. They did not give the win to the Ray. 1996. That shape, bruh. Does it even exist? They did not give it to him. The thing is, he was kind of a loud mouth, granted, but he was still representing the aestheticism on it daily. This guy actually competed in Lee Haney's era, in Dorian Yates' era, and even in Ronnie Coleman era. He was the record holder of the most Olympia participation, and he used to represent on it daily until today. One of the best posers And the LUI salutes the RAY, the Ray. Look at him, next to the reigning Mr. of that time, the beast, the biggest Mr. Olympia ever, namely Big Ron. He was still rocking the vacuum, shamelessly, almost on a daily. That's what's up. LUI salutes the Ray. He was representing all day and daily. 1983 though. Samir Benout, Lebanese baby please, nicknamed the Lion of Lebanon. This guy brought so many revolutions in bodybuilding. It was the best back ever that we have seen at that time. LUI was 7 years old. This guy was rocking the best back of the history of this species, baby please, called humanity, on a daily. Never have you seen a back like this. Even Franco Colombo did not even have those kind of lines. Look at him. Aestheticism on a daily. The Lion of Lebanon. Look at the back double biceps. He was so thick. He was doing those heavy deadlifts representing, and he brought a revolution. A lot of people thought that he had a special portion to be this hard. You guys know this picture if you do lift, because it is one of the best, one of the most famous back double biceps ever. This was 1983, bro. And he brought the epitome, the name, the very first appellation of Christmas tree on a daily. This picture right here brought the appellation of that Christmas tree on a daily. Salute Samir for that. He was the very first one to brought this. And because it was the 1980s, he did not dare to show his glutes because they were shredded. One of the first ones to be shredded, actually. Let's go on. You guys absolutely know this picture. It is one of the most famous, most shredded triceps ever. Was this real? Back then that was not even Photoshop, not even daily, not even slightly, not even nightly. His horseshoe was the craziest. As a matter of fact, this picture also brought the appellation of horseshoe. I'm giving you a history lesson on a daily, bruh. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh boy. But that's what's up. LUI was so post-workout I had to bring you with me, Marty McFly, Back to the Future style, to the 80s and 90s, baby please. If you do salute, like the video. If you prefer rather this era, don't like it, and LUI does not salute you. I'll be waiting for your comments all day and daily, bruh.